wow. Okay, that's a new product. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're quite excited to have this new product in our range now. This is the Dumo Pro, as it says on there. So what is it? Okay, so a continuous dust monitor. Okay, it's designed to be ATEX suitable for all the zones, so zone 20, zone 21 and zone 22. So it's basically an aluminium housing, a lightweight housing. This is 4.2 kilograms. In the back here, there's a little fan. Powered by a 24-volt DC power supply. And then inside there, I don't know whether we can see that, but we'll get some close-ups. There's a stainless steel probe in there. And the idea is this can be mounted in a production area next to a machine to measure the dust. So it basically sucks in a certain amount of air. The probe analyzes what's in the air, and it's also then can be linked up to a continuous monitoring and alarm system.
Oh, wow.
So it can read X amount of dust, and then if there's an issue with the machine or there's an excessive dust cloud, it will, and also we can look historically at what the dust levels are in that particular area. So it's a really great tool for protecting the workforce. You know, it's an early detection monitor. So typically there'll be like gravimetric dust tests which run for up to like 4 hours, that when people go and they get a benchmark reading. But that's more of a snapshot reading. That's for whatever the time is, 4 hours or whatever, that will take a reading. It'll go off to the lab and it'll give you a dust level reading, so you can monitor against the well, which is the workplace exposure limit for the dust that's being used. So let's take sugar, whatever the number is for the well for sugar. We can say, right, in this gravimetric test, the number is below the well, so we're all good.
At this point in time.
Yeah,
right.
In that snapshot of time, where this can run 24/7 in a production, it can be mounted on a bit of steel on the side of a machine. So it's quite compact, quite light. There's a glanded entry for all the parts to keep it ATEX compliant, and a way of setting it up. So once we've got a gravimetric reference point, we can set the readout here, a little LED readout to read in whatever, ideally milligrams per meter cubed readout. So it's low maintenance. It's obviously compact. It runs 10 watts of consumption of power, anywhere between -40 and +60 degrees C.
Is this a stock item with dust spares? Have we got it in stock?
So this one is a stock item. So yeah, you could have this tomorrow if you order before 2:30. So there's a little bit of setting up to do and stuff, but yeah, we can log into the software. We can remote access the software.
And you mentioned the software. Is that something that comes as part of it, I guess?
Yeah, that all comes together. So it's basically as a package.
Oh, wow.
So you can log all your readings, and you can have multiple of these in a larger facility that all log in the same place. So you could have Dumo Pro number 1, 2, 3, 4, and all go back to the same system.
Yeah.
And so you can see what the comparisons are between Area 1, Area 2, Area 3.
Is there any, do you know if there's any amount, would you have one per machine, per cubic meter of it? But is there a...
There's no real set. I mean, it's really there to determine what dust loadings are in what areas.
Yeah.
And ideally, it's there to protect the workforce. So if you've got a high footfall in a particular area, you maybe want 1 or 2.
Yeah.
If there's one person that covers the whole place, then maybe just one in a larger area.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.